Hi, my name is Maria Fernanda Oña. I am going to talk to you about two important proposals to improve and change Ecuadorian society. The first proposal is the death penalty in child sexual abuse. The rapists of the children must be taken to prison with the maximum sentence. If rapists get caught abusing children, they should be arrested. Some rapists get sentenced to only 22 years in Ecuador, but I think that they should be sentenced with death penalty, as this act is a traumatic experience for abused children, affecting their psychological and emotional development. For this reason, laws for child sexual abuse in Ecuador should be toughened, as in this way the integrity of children in the country could be safeguarded. And the second proposal is ban LGBTI groups discrimination. People who have different sexual orientation have to be accepted as other people who are considered normal. I mean, every single people should have the same rights as others. However, the laws in Ecuador continue to affect this population. If authorities will make laws for LGBTI groups, hate crimes against this group will decrease. Furthermore, these laws must be promoted to build an inclusive Ecuadorian society. For this reason, it's necessary to create new laws to eradicate discrimination. This is my opinion about these proposals, and what do you think? Thanks for your attention.
Good morning. My proposal is a highest penalty for the corruption. In the history of our country, there have been many corruptions who stole all people. These years, Arroz Verde case, Panama Papers case, Odebrecht case are the examples that this problem is present today. We have become accustomed to the corruption, and these criminals are not arrested. This is very, very bad. We must demand good governance. We must demand strict laws. For example, Singapore. Singapore has a policy zero tolerance for corruption, and this policy has been effective. In Ecuador, a white-collar criminals are sentenced only 13 years to prisons. The punishment is very low, and the law ought to be changed for a couple of reasons. First, what is the difference between these criminals and a common Bulgar? These criminals steal all people. A common Bulgar robs one cellular phones. Its sentences are 6 years to prison. Jorge Glass stole for $14 million from Ecuador and was sentenced only 7 years to prison. That's not fair. Second, they should work from the people, but they don't care the people. They don't care the problems like poverty, like a violence. Third, the money is too much and it is impossible to recover because they store the money in banks in other countries. They should be imprisoned for life, but this is impossible because our constitution protects the life. So the punishment should be 13 years. I propose that. I believe in a better country. We have the responsibility to eliminate the corruption at home and school and work. Thank you.
Okay, juvenile delinquency. The juvenile delinquency is one of the biggest problems within Ecuador. I believe that all the series of attitudes that the adolescent has could be originate from the events that happen and see at home. Expressing in it the way he solves his problems, his aggressive nature, and being antisocial. There are different causes that may be influence behavior due to biological causes, attention deficit hyperactivity syndrome must be originate your behavior problems, which add to the impulsivity characteristic of the syndrome. They must be producing violence. There are also physiological causes. All their attitudes in society could be caused by antisocial personality disorder that is established between 11 and 15 years of age, and this is related to the events they see and hope or in their environments. Social causes can significantly influence in economic inequality causes the individual to develop hopelessness. The violence can be caused to the great difference between rich and poor, and especially the inability to progress social. The frustrations add to the evidence that there is no other alternative to change personal destiny. As a proposal, this kind of behavior must be controlled within their environments, that is in the school, home, and community. But their superiors, in a way where more authority is the note, they can generate confidence that perhaps in some of these environments the adolescent does not possess different activities should be also be proved in which the adolescent can invest his time, attention, and energy, allowing him to insert himself into society.
Hello teacher, I am talk about to my proposal for my city. One proposal is a marriage for LGBT people. LGBT people, lesbians, gay, bisexual, transers are citizens like any other. I think it is so sad to know that there are people who they reject the validity of these relationships and therefore discriminate against them. In Ecuador, these couples are denied the rights that others have, such as marriage. I believe that they should not be treated as second-class citizens because of the way they love. They should not be discriminated for being LGBT people, and they are being happy in like their own way. I think they should be given the opportunity to get married, as they are people who only love each other, and they want to support her strengthen that love with marriage. Anyway, The laws must be the same for everyone, since we have the same rights. My second proposal is a legalization of abortion. A reporter by Ministry of Public Health 15.6% of maternal deaths in Ecuador are due to clandestine abortion. Approximately 2,000 girls under the age for 14 give birth annually in country. The woman is the one who must be decide for her body, and if a woman is raped, she should be the one who decide to say whether have or not a child. The woman is the one who should be decide for her body, and if a woman is raped, she should be the one to say whether to have a child. Most of the women that do this do it at clandestine places without professional in care. In short, I believe the abortion be legal in Ecuador. The woman should be the one who decides whether to have a child and not be judged by society.